You own a gym for pregnant women called OBGYM, and you recently opened a second location. You'd like to analyze its performance, but your reporting software has given you the sales data in an awkward format. Reshape it into a data frame like this. I came up with two solutions to this problem. Here's my first. In this case, we want to reshape the data from long to wide format. So the first thing we do is pivot the sales data with index equals date and columns equals store ID. Obviously, this creates some columns we don't need, so we can chain that with drop in A axis equals 1, which drops columns with nan values. Right now, we have a multi-index for the columns. We can flatten that index just by setting the columns equal to a list of strings like this. But if we want to make that a little more dynamic, we can use list comprehension combined with an if-else statement and some f strings like this. In English, this says, for x and y in sol1.columns, keep in mind sol1.columns is basically a list of pairs. If the last character in x is either a 1 or a 2, then make a new string by concatenating x minus its last character and y with an underscore. Otherwise, concatenate all of x and y with an underscore. Here's my second solution. Here I set the index of sales as date, store ID pairs. Then I can call unstack, which by default pulls the last level of the row multi-index, in this case store ID, out of the row index and into the column index. From there, we clean it up just as we did in the last solution.